Hey guys, it's the at-home welder here, and I'm going to show you real quick how to make the perfect angle finding tool. So if you're out on a job and you need to find the angle of, say, some stairs to do a down rail or anything like that, this is going to give you the perfect angle every single time, and you can do it by yourself without having any help. All you're going to need is just a level and any kind of board or long piece of rigid metal that you have laying around. Okay, so real quick I'm going to show you how we're going to put this together. You're going to take your straight edge, whatever it is. You can use a 2x4, 1x6, a piece of channel, a piece of tubing. It really doesn't matter what it is, metal or wood. It just, as long as it's going to stay rigid. It needs to be, it's very important that this stays rigid and does not have any flex in it whatsoever. So you're going to take your straight edge, then I'm going to take my level. I just have a regular old run-of-the-mill aluminum level that I purchased at a dollar store for next to nothing. I'm going to sit this on top of my straight edge, and I'm going to make sure that I have about at least a 1-inch overhang. You can go more if you want, it doesn't matter, but make sure that you at least have about an inch or so. We're just going to lay that on there, kind of center it up. It doesn't really matter if it's right dead in the middle or not. And then we're going to drill a hole. Now, it doesn't matter what size hole that you drill, as long as, you know, it matches your hardware. I had a 5/16 bolt laying around, so I'm going to drill a 5/16 hole. It doesn't matter what you use. So, I'm going to drill my hole, which I've already done, all the way through. Now, the next thing you need to do is grab your bolt, your two fender washers, and now I use a wing nut. It doesn't matter if you use a wing nut or not. You can use a regular bolt. I use a wing nut simply because later on you're going to be loosening this and tightening this a lot, so a wing nut was easier for me. Now you're going to get your bolt and make sure that your bolt is long enough to go all the way through. You're going to have your one fender washer on one side. That's going to go all the way through. Put your other fender washer on the other side, and then put your nut on there. If I can get my nut on there. Well, there we go. Just tighten that down. And now these should be together. Now, I'm going to show you the point of why we're going to be loosening and tightening this, and that is because we're looking for that swivel action. This is what we want this to do. It's going to swivel, and then we're going to use the bolt, the nut on the other side to tighten it down. Alright, now the other part of this equation is your speed square. Now this particular speed square, I love this speed square, and I picked this up at Home Depot. It has an adjustable little bar here that you can tighten this down, and that will find your angle. So this little bar here comes across, you set it where you need to, tighten it down, and that's going to show you your angle. This thing is perfect for this application. Now if you can't find one of these for some other odd reason, you can still use your speed square just like this, and you'll be able to eye it and draw a line with a pen or something to find your angle. So I'm going to show you how to put these two in action and show you how to quickly find your right angle. Alright, so real quick I'm going to show you how to put this in action. All I'm going to do is take my board, just lay it up against the steps. Make sure you're going up 2 or 3 steps so you can make sure that you have the right angle. I'm going to take my level and I'm going to set it so that it is straight up using the level bubble. I'll tighten this just a bit so it'll stay in place. Then I'll take my speed square, simply set the speed square on the post, and I'll set my little bar on the my straight edge. And as soon as I have everything flush, I can tighten my bar, and that's going to give me my angle. So again, I'm just making sure that this is level because this is going to be my post. Taking my speed square, setting the speed square against the post, and letting the bar rest against my straight edge, tightening this, and that is my angle. So now I have a set angle I can take back to the shop and work with.